Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand as we welcome the students and faculty of the Westbrook College of Health Professions, Departments of Nurse Anesthesia, Occupational Therapy, Physician Assistant, Social Work, and Physical Therapy, Class of 2018.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Karen Pardue, and it is both my honor and a delight to be the interim dean of the Westbrook College of Health Professions. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our graduate commencement ceremony. This ceremony signifies the end of a journey for our students, recognizes their academic accomplishments, and marks the start of a new experience into the professional role of a healthcare provider. We are so very proud of our graduates, and I congratulate each and every one of you. You may be seated. This is an important day and a weekend of festivities. In the field of sociology, we call this a marker event, the day you transition from a UNE student to a healthcare professional. You become a member of an elite group. Only 30% of adults in the United States hold a bachelor's degree, and only 10% have a graduate degree. This is truly an honor. But we don't achieve these in a vacuum. You don't do this alone. You have the friendship of classmates who have become like a second family to you. You have the love and support of parents, spouses, partners, siblings, and friends who have propped you up on those difficult days, who have cheered you on, perhaps made you a meal or provided you with a quiet place to study, all to ensure your success. So let's give a round of applause to thank your loved ones who are here with us today. And then graduates, there are your faculty. These are the individuals who have challenged you, encouraged you, who set the bar high and inspired you. From this day forward, these remarkable faculty are not only your teacher, your mentor, your guide, but now they're your professional colleague. A salute to the incredible and talented faculty in the Westbrook College of Health Professions. Like other marker events, such as weddings or holidays or birthdays, there are rituals that are associated and guide our celebration. For commencement, the rituals include the wearing of academic regalia, whose shape, markings, color, all have significance relating to the academic institution, the country, the degree that's being conferred, and the specific discipline. This custom of regalia dates back to medieval Europe, and we proudly carry on these traditions today. This afternoon, we're engaged in another important custom, and that is hooding, as it signifies an advanced graduate degree. So with any marker event, I encourage you to pause, take a deep breath, look around, and take a mental picture of this day. Savor all that you have accomplished. Feel the joy. Enjoy this weekend. We all have immense pride in your achievements. So for my remarks this afternoon, I'd like to share some thoughts with you about the future, specifically the art and science of clinical practice as we look to the future of the health professions. Now, you may be thinking that your studies are just ending, but I would assert they're really just beginning. You are entering the world of healthcare at a historic time. We are living in an era characterized by an accelerated pace of scientific discovery. According to Forbes, scientific knowledge is now doubling at the rate of approximately 9 years. Even more exciting is the keen interest in translational research, meaning we're taking what we learned from basic science and putting it to practical use with human beings. Such application will undoubtedly render sweeping changes and advancements with respect to our healthcare work, whether you're a nurse anesthetist, an occupational or physical therapist, physician assistant, or social worker. New developments will change time-honored traditions of how we do our work, and perhaps will even challenge what you just recently learned in school. For this reason, your education is only the beginning. In order to be an effective, safe, exemplary clinician, you need to remain open. You need to be curious. You need to ask lots of questions. Lifelong learning reflects the science of clinical practice as we look to the future. The future will also be increasingly defined by automation and artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence supports healthcare through performing predictable or repetitive activities with much greater accuracy or precision than a human being can. The evidence for this abounds all around us already, as seen through automated pharmacy dispensing systems, robot-assisted surgery, digital-assisted X-ray diagnoses. Digital wearables, such as our Fitbits and Jawbone, recognize and record our daily personal health habits, provide us with electronic coaching and motivation, and they forecast our health outcomes. That's pretty impressive. But I assert artificial intelligence has its limitations. It cannot impart compassion. One aspect that makes us human and is essential in healthcare delivery is the ability for empathy and compassion. This is the human condition, and that's the art of healthcare, which is the second important quality to consider when we think about the future. Machines can't deliver bad news in an understanding or empathetic way. Artificial intelligence can't comfort a family who just lost their loved one. A robot can't communicate caring and concern for someone who lives in chronic pain. So as you transition from student to practicing clinician, continue to develop and refine your art. Your ability for empathy, for caring, and compassion will truly distinguish you as a sought-after practitioner. So in closing, your thoughtful attention to both the art and science of clinical practice will afford you a rich health profession career that will fill you with abundant success and gratification. In so doing, you will undoubtedly make a difference in the lives of individuals and families that you serve. My hope is that for each one of you, you experience the sense of success and satisfaction in your work and in your life. We are so proud of your accomplishments, and we look forward to hearing from you. Please stay in touch with us. Congratulations as you embark on your future. And now I would like to introduce Professor Heath Pierce, Interim Assistant Dean, Westbrook College of Health Professions.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Dr. Perdue. It is my pleasure to present the Faculty Cup. This honor is bestowed to the graduate student who has served as a role model for other students in their ability to demonstrate and maintain high academic standards, superior leadership qualities, collaborative working relationships, and service to improve the quality of life of others. There were 5 outstanding nominations for this year's award, and I would like to recognize each of these award candidates. Please stand as I call your name. Julia Berquist, School of Social Work. Taylor Cahill, Occupational Therapy. Brooks Tryon, Physical Therapy. Alyssa Wade, School of Social Work. Morgan Zimba, Physician's Assistant. Please join me in recognizing this outstanding group of nominees. You may be seated. The 2018 Faculty Cup is presented to Julia Berquist. Julia, will you please join me at the podium? Grace, integrity, grit, and compassion. These are just a few of the words that have been used to describe Julia. As a student in the School of Social Work, she's excelled in the classroom, interprofessional education initiatives, and community outreach. Julia is a dedicated, hardworking student who strives for academic and service excellence. Julia is selfless with her time and has served in several volunteer leadership roles, including initiating recycling efforts and raising awareness of corporate waste in the greater Portland community. Developing a youth camera club at Tree Street Youth Center in Lewiston, Maine. The photos taken by diverse youth of the club illustrate their perspectives on their community. Coordinated research in art therapy at the Shalom House in Portland, Maine. Collaborated with students from other health professions to introduce Passamaquoddy youth in rural Maine to health professions using science, educational products, and a healthy dose of fun. Those who know Julia comment her dedication and commitment towards helping others is unmatched. Julia is an amazing young woman who will be an asset to any organization she chooses to be part of. Perhaps more importantly, she accomplishes all that she does with grace, integrity, and grit. Please join me in congratulating Julia. I would now like to introduce Bernice Mills, Assistant Dean for Student and Clinical Affairs.
Thank you, Professor Pierce. And before we get started on the next award, I just want to wish you all my deepest congratulations and best wishes on what I know is going to be an incredible future for all of you. It is my pleasure to present the Distinguished Teaching Award. This award recipient is nominated by students and presented to the faculty member who has demonstrated strength in each or some of the following criteria: breadth of knowledge, subject mastery, excellence in class presentations or lectures, ability to motivate students, maintenance of high academic standards and expectations, availability outside the teaching setting, effectiveness as an advisor, expression of interest in the student as an individual, display of respect for student individuality and diversity, serving as a role model for students and other faculty, and other distinguishing characteristics. Now that is quite a list. And a total of 6 faculty in the Westbrook College of Health Professions were nominated by the graduate student body for this Distinguished Teaching Award. Unfortunately, only one can be selected. But at this time, I would like to recognize 5 individuals who received nominations. Being nominated is an important honor in and of itself. And I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge this important distinction. When I call your name, would you please stand and remain standing? Associate Professor from the Department of Physical Therapy, Jim Kavanaugh. Assistant Clinical Professor, Occupational Therapy, Elizabeth Crampsey. Assistant Professor, School of Social Work, Craig Owens. Assistant Professor, Physical Therapy, Brian Swanson. An Associate Clinical Professor from the Physician Assistant Program, Tom White. Congratulations to each of you on being recognized by your students as possessing the exemplary characteristics inherent in the Distinguished Teaching Award. This year's recipient has had a long and distinguished career as a researcher, a teacher, and a mentor. In their nomination letters, students stated that this professor's dedication and love has given me a new meaning and respect for the profession. She allows her students to share their opinions and thoughts without any judgment. Her kind and sweet personality always makes it a pleasure to be in her class. Another writes, I met Professor Froelich during my first semester in the Masters of Occupational Therapy program. I had the pleasure of having her for a communications class. This was a small, personal class where we were getting to know each other. Professor Froelich made a great impact on the energy of the class and allowed us to truly be ourselves and get to know each other on a deeper level. The way she interacted with the class was inspiring to me, as well as other future occupational therapists. Another student says, I had Jan in the fall for my mental health class, and again in the Cumberland County Jail Wellness Program. Professor Froelich is so passionate when speaking about mental health and what an impact occupational therapists can have on this community. Much of Professor Froelich's time is spent working with our most vulnerable populations and teaching students both the science and the art of occupational therapy, including communication and the art of listening. In a world where there is so much noise and so many distractions, this is not an easy feat. I am paraphrasing a quote that Nelson Mandela once shared. Education is the most powerful tool you can use to change the world. Professor Froelich, your love for occupational therapy, your passion, and your compassion has had a profound impact on all of your students. You have given them the tools they need to go out and change the world, and we all thank you. Please join me in congratulating the 2018 recipient of the Westbrook College of Health Professions Distinguished Teacher Award, Professor Jan Froelich. To begin the presentation of our academic program Outstanding Student Awards, I would now like to invite Dr. Marybeth Massey, Director of the School of Nurse Anesthesia, to come to the podium.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and most of all, our graduating students. Today it is my honor to present the Master of Science in Nurse Anesthesia WCHP Outstanding Student Award. It would definitely not be a leap to be able to say I would love to award this to every single one of our students up here in the front row, but unfortunately I cannot do that. This award is given in the spirit of Agatha Hodgins, certified registered nurse anesthetist, and was first presented here at UNE in 2011. Agatha Hodgins was a visionary force in the establishment of the nurse anesthesia profession. She was the first president of the American Association of Nurse Anesthetists and a true leader in our profession, as this student already is and will continue to be in the years to come. This award is given to recognize a student in the graduating class whose dedication and passion to the profession of nurse anesthesia has shown through in everything they did during their tenure in the program. This student has worked tirelessly behind the scenes to represent the class and profession. This student has served on the Dean's Council and offered valuable input to the university. This student has not only exhibited exemplary academic and clinical performance and achievement, but has also demonstrated leadership, strong character, and service to the art and science of nurse anesthesia practice. She is the president of the MSNA class of 2018. This year's WCHP Outstanding Student Award for the Nurse Anesthesia Program goes to Andrea Farrar. Very well deserved. It is now my honor to introduce Chris Winston, the Program Director of the Department of Occupational Therapy, to present the next award.
So I would also start by echoing Dr. Massey's sentiments that we have a class full of outstanding students. So a difficult decision to make, but we have one student that we would like to honor. So the Department of Occupational Therapy is pleased to announce Emily Marvullo as the outstanding student in the graduating class of 2018. Emily is honored for her academic excellence, innovative thinking and design, her support and guidance of and collaboration with her peers, as well as her creative talents. As one of the top students in the program, Emily has consistently demonstrated high standards and dedication to lifelong learning as she seeks to know, understand, and build knowledge. The OT department recognizes Emily Marvullo for stellar academic achievement, occupational innovation, and service to her fellow students through this award. Come on up. I would now like to welcome Professor Tom White from the Physician's Assistant Program to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Winston. And before I start, let me just offer my congratulations to all of the graduating students today. Nice work. It's a distinct honor to recognize the outstanding student of the Physician Assistant class of 2018, Jaya Sharif Bordway. Otherwise known as Jay to her classmates and colleagues, she has been a consistently positive yet unassuming presence for her classmates. Jaya Sharif brings a lifetime of experience to the PA class of 2018. A native of Thoothukudi, Tamil Nadu, India, Jaya Sharif practiced as a physician in India for over 11 years in multiple disciplines of medicine. During that time, she developed a passion as a family practitioner with a special devotion to the geriatric population. She brought this abundant experience and knowledge to her classmates gracefully. She would always let another student speak first and attempt to assess the medical question or case. However, when needed, and typically at the most appropriate time, she would quietly suggest a different differential, primary diagnosis, or management plan based on the information available. She brought this invaluable skill to her class and to the faculty as well, especially within small group seminars. In addition, she was a resource for the students and would lend herself to multiple after-hour study groups for her fellow classmates. When another student needed her, they knew they could approach her with their questions or concerns. Oftentimes, this would occur with the students struggling the most in our program. She was also a leader in the sense of her knowledge and life experience. When stress levels would become high, she was the calm voice of reason and always a good listener for her classmates. Although this journey has not always been easy, and Jay faced many challenges when first attempting to practice medicine in the United States, she has persevered. In the 8 years prior to PA school, she established her family in Dover-Foxcroft in a thinly populated Piscataquis County, Maine. She spent weeks on end in Portland, over 2 hours away from her family and friends, to pursue her new goal of becoming a practicing physician assistant. Prior to applying to the UNE PA program, she worked closely with numerous PAs and physicians in Maine to gain a better understanding of the United States healthcare system. All of her references recommended her with the highest regards. Today, all of her vision and dedication to the UNE PA program has allowed her to return to her medical home and practice medicine once again. Jay has been offered a position at the Mayo Regional Hospital in Dover-Foxcroft, Maine, where she will be working in one of Maine's medically underserved communities. Through this journey, Jaya Cherie has personified our PA program mission of providing primary care services to all patient populations in medically underserved communities. It is my pleasure and honor to present the Outstanding Student of the PA Class of 2018 Award to Jaya Cherie Bordway. I would now like to invite Dr. Shelley Cohen-Conrad, Director of the School of Social Work, to come to the podium.
Well, like my colleagues, I want to congratulate all of you and also say how comforted I am that you will be caring for us in the future. Seriously, I know many of you here. So, I was told to be brief, which, for you know, is not my strength. And it's especially not an easy task when speaking about our social work awardee, Katie Finch. That's because Katie has accomplished so much in the all too fleeting time she's been with us in the School of Social Work. Social work is a second wave career for Katie, who came to us following a successful turn in television, films, and nonprofits. She said she wanted to make a real difference in the real world with real people. And Katie has already achieved this goal plus much, much more. I only have time to mention a few of her achievements, but first I'd like to comment on her character. Katie is a woman of enormous integrity, forthrightness, commitment, and passion. She is curious, thoughtful, and unafraid to speak her truth. She is outstandingly creative and uses her artistry to advance social justice by raising public awareness and by touching the lives of people who've suffered hard times and adversity. Her collaboration with a previously homeless man produced a graphic novel series, The Pirate Ship, a depiction of life living on the streets of Portland. The graphic novel collaboration earned Katie a runners-up prize from the prestigious international journal Social Work Education. Katie additionally will be presenting her work this summer at the Graphics Medicine Conference in Vermont. Katie used social work artfulness when working on the Flying Sign Project. The project highlights narratives of homelessness from people who fly signs in the median of Portland streets. In a Main Voices piece, Katie wrote, "For those standing in the median, flying a sign is an exercise in humility." This is what Dr. Tom Chalmers McLaughlin said of Katie. She is someone not willing to accept anything as absolute truth. She interacts with people in the moment with an eye towards learning as much as she can about the individuals and how they uniquely live their lives. As someone who practices social research, I've learned much, much more about interviewing techniques from Katie than I ever learned in academic or my practice experiences. On campus, Katie's commitment to social work was never static. She was an officer for the Social Work Student Organization, an active participant in IPE activities, including the Pain Clinic, a vibrant student in class and field, and a student representative in our successful reaccreditation process. There is so much more to say, but I'll stop here. Join me in congratulating Katie Finch, recipient of the Outstanding Social Work Award. Thank you. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome Dr. Jim Kavanaugh, friend and colleague, and Interim Director of the Department of Physical Therapy.
Good afternoon. Even from the very first days in the program, this student quickly became known for exceptional professionalism, poise, and a naturally inquisitive nature. On clinical rotations, his instructors typically raved about his outstanding patient care, problem-solving leadership, and the ability to get along with everyone. In an advanced clinical orthopedics course, the student stood out as an individual capable of relating research and course concepts to clinical applications, while at the same time demonstrating exceptional ease in acquiring hands-on skills. By the end of the semester, the course instructor judged the student's abilities to be at a level well beyond that expected of a new graduate. Outside of the classroom, the student became known as one of the go-to tutors for the first and second year class as they worked on the challenging content in the kinesiology and musculoskeletal courses. Our award recipient possesses all of the traits that define an outstanding student: superior intellectual ability and clinical skills, maturity, strong self-motivation to improve, and an unfailingly positive attitude. It is without hesitation that I, on behalf of the PT faculty, am delighted to recognize Brooks Tryon as the 2018 Outstanding Student in the Department of Physical Therapy.
Thank you to all of our program directors, and congratulations to our award recipients. And now I think we've reached the moment you've been waiting for. Would the marshals please escort our graduate candidates in nurse anesthesia, occupational therapy, physician assistant, social work, and physical therapy programs, class of 2018, to the platform for hooding.
Master of Science, Nurse Anesthesia. I invite Dr. Cheryl Nemo, Dr. John Hanlon to hood the Master of Science, Nurse Anesthesia candidates. Would the candidates please step forward? Placement of this hood symbolizes completion of the Master of Science, Nurse Anesthesia degree. Bradley Boucher, Military Service Honors. Ryan Boyd. Matthew Cole. Andrea Jean Farrar. Ruby Foster. Kimberly Gallant. Christopher Gruber. Amy Marie Lindstrom. Kiki Mattress. Yana Patel. Melissa Piper. Jennifer Rollins. Kathleen Sobo. Karen Valdez. Danica Worski. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy. I invite Professor Elizabeth Crampsey and Professor Nancy McCrae to hood the Master of Science, Occupational Therapy candidates. Would the candidates please step forward? Placement of this hood symbolizes completion of the Master of Science, Occupational Therapy degree. Sydney Bast, Interprofessional Honors. Brooke Belmont. Alexandra Bashkevich, Interprofessional Honors. Madison Brummond. Marissa Busby. Kelsey Kedju. Taylor Cahill. Interprofessional honors for Taylor Cahill. Mary Kate Carrig. Brighton Charles, Interprofessional honors. Elise Chevalier, Interprofessional honors. Peter Chow. Audrey Como, Interprofessional honors. Cody Coolidge. Shauna Cox, Interprofessional honors. Aaron Cruz. Joshua Demers. Catherine Deno-Jean. Rachel Doran. Ginsburg Dupree. Jacob Eads. Ashley Ellis, Interprofessional honors. Carly Emmond, Interprofessional honors. Patricia Theron. Anne-Marie Graykowski, Interprofessional Honors. Caleb Taylor Jones. Jennifer Olivia Jones. Caitlin Maxwell Kingsbury, Interprofessional Honors. Leah Kramer, Interprofessional Honors. Sandra Bugby Larson, Interprofessional Honors. Marina Beth LeBrew. Amanda Lessard. Casey Emily Mannion, Interprofessional Honors. Emily McIntosh Marvulo. Erin Elizabeth McLaughlin, Interprofessional Honors. Jenna McMorrow. Madison June Moore. Raylyn Ann Murphy. Kelly Elizabeth Music, Interprofessional Honors. Lauren Nachitello, Interprofessional Honors. Allison Oram. Simone Pruitt. TT Rebecca Rowland. Sharon Jeet Saini. Sarah Schilke. Kira Marie Schallenberger, Interprofessional Honors. Catherine Isabel Sigler. Marina Kaylee Silverman. Lindsay Spencer. Stephanie Stelakis. Lindsay Catherine Syke. Julia Velmer, Interprofessional Honors. Hattie Lalim Welsh. Julia Integlia Welter. Master of Science, Physician Assistant. I invite Professor Amy Patrick and Dr. Diane Visich to hood the Master of Science, Physician Assistant candidates. Would the candidates please step forward? Placement of this hood symbolizes completion of the Master of Science, Physician Assistant degree. James Devin Bergen Hartigan. Sarah Block, Interprofessional Honors. Jayashri Bordway. Elizabeth Bohr, Interprofessional Honors. Alicia Jane Bolduc. Nicolette Karen, Interprofessional Honors. Darren Lynn Caraher. Sarah Ann Chedham, Interprofessional Honors. Cameron Duncan. Elizabeth Eaton. Allison Sarah Dustin Eller. Monica Aileen Evans. Teresa Fatemi. Charlie Foringer. Paul Gaglio. Tricia Garrett. Timothy Garvey. Riley Goodrich. Margaret Shannon Griffin, Interprofessional Honors. Nicholas Gross. Kirsten Haas. Ross Thomas Hanley. Heather Hansen, Interprofessional Honors. Sarah Margaret Hearn. Joseph Higgins. Arena Hinsta. Kelsey Hoare. Lindsay Houlihan. Alexandra Nicole Kane. Erin Keene. Jason Keener, Military Service Honors. Kirsten Kellogg, Interprofessional Honors. Matthew Thomas Kirk. William Christ. Zadie Ladensack. Adam Richard Messier. Heath Pelletier. Jason Richter, Military Service Honors. Hannah Rose Roberge. Bailey Ryan, Interprofessional Honors. Lindsay Eve Sayward. Kayla Rose Serrard. Gary Weatherby Sorcher. Kara Lynn Spooner. Lloyd Acia Stevens. Claudia Julia Zetterlach. Jared Thompson. Caitlin Whiteside. Amanda Lynn Regglesworth. Evan Exanthos. Morgan Lee Zimba, Interprofessional Honors. Master of Science Social Work. I invite Professor Valerie Jones and Dr. Thomas McLaughlin to hood the Master of Social Work candidates. Would the candidates please step forward? Placement of this hood symbolizes completion of the Master of Social Work degree. Deanna Berry, Applied Arts and Social Justice. Carrie Beeling. Julia Berquist, Interprofessional Honors, Applied Arts and Social Justice. Carissa Cavallero. Catherine Clemens. Ryan Contois. Trauma-Informed Social Work. Caleb Zachary Demers, Interprofessional Honors, Trauma-Informed Social Work. Chris Cecile Petra Douglas, Military Service Honors. Alana Eaton, Interprofessional Honors. Kristen Ferrero, Military Service Honors, Trauma-Informed Social Work. Catherine Finch, Interprofessional Honors, Applied Arts and Social Justice. Tracy Gladys Flagg, Trauma-Informed Social Work. Michelle Freeman. Erin Freisinger. Timothy Richard Fuller, Trauma-Informed Social Work. Michelle Jane Gallagher, Trauma-Informed Social Work. Cassandra Graham, Applied Arts and Social Justice. Kayla Hamill, Trauma-Informed Social Work. Emily Evelyn Johnson, Trauma-Informed Social Work. David Gardner Koenig, Interprofessional Honors. Michael Lashua, Military Service Honors. Courtney Lehman. Nora McElroy. Julianne McShane. Morgan Marr, Applied Arts and Social Justice. Christopher Scott Merrill, Trauma-Informed Social Work. Paige Moore, Trauma-Informed Social Work. Megan Morash, Interprofessional Honors, Applied Arts and Social Justice. Nicole O'Brien, trauma-informed social work. Alma Andrew Ogueda. Gabriella Olufsen, interprofessional honors, applied arts, and social justice. Kendra Page, trauma-informed social work. Samantha Louise Shulo Parlin, trauma-informed social work. Megan Phillips. April Lynn Reeves, trauma-informed social work. Ruby Rush. Renee Marie Scott, interprofessional honors, trauma-informed social work. Hannah Thornburg. Alyssa Wade, interprofessional honors, trauma-informed social work. Sarah Elizabeth Walcott. Mary Beth Walters. Mariah Wiseman, interprofessional honors, trauma-informed social justice. Maya Williams, applied arts and social justice. Alyssa Wyman, interprofessional honors. Doctor of Physical Therapy, I invite Dr. Erin Hartigan and Dr. Amy Litterini to hood the Doctor of Physical Therapy candidates. Would the candidates please step forward? Placement of this hood symbolizes completion of the Doctor of Physical Therapy degree. Andrew Anick. Megan Elizabeth Barnes. Bryn Bagalki. Shannon Berglund, interprofessional honors. Catherine Berry. Macy Nicole Berube. Jacqueline Brooks. Willis August Brucker. Carly Michelle Sharella, interprofessional honors. Kelly Marie Coleman. Morgan Nicole Costa. Austin Brett Craven. Michael Dannon. Patricia Dobrowski. Nicole Marie Doppler, interprofessional honors. Michelle Marie Frazier. Haley Gossard Frisbee. Kelly Fritz. Erin Michelle Fusting. Emily Gall, Interprofessional Honors. Rebecca Grant. Joel Harrison. Chelsea Hoagland. Catherine Anna Hunter. Michael Flynn Ikamura. Elizabeth Inscore. Christina Rose Jamo. Jeremy David Jordan. Catherine Elizabeth Judd. Eson Camradine. Hillary Lokala Hoffman. Thomas Emerson Kent. Adam Robert King. Hormoz Marigold. Rain David Martin, Interprofessional Honors. Rowan Alamag Martinez. Allison Taylor Maines. Brianna Noel McGilligot. Robin Elizabeth McGuire, Interprofessional Honors. Lindsay Catherine Monaco. Jamie Lee Nickerson. Corinne Marie Nickerson. Jennifer Marie Obesny. Lindsay Nicole Rose Pace, Interprofessional Honors. Chelsea Alexandra Paul. Victoria Crystal Perez. Ashley Push. Kyle Richard Rasmussen. Claire Rader, Interprofessional Honors. Brittany Simonton. Dana Solji. Lydia May Sundali. Alicia Lamity Spiro. Kevin Patrick Tachi Bana. Kelly Elizabeth Transiger, Interprofessional Honors. Brooks Long Tryon. Sophia Lisa Georginus. Lindsay Umapathy. Mark Whitsitt. Martin Richard Williams. Michaela Williams.
That was so much fun. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Dream big. I know you will have a rich future." Before we conclude the program, I have a few brief announcements. First, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our students, faculty, and staff, and especially the professional staff in the Westbrook College of Health Professions Dean's Office for making this ceremony possible. Many individuals contributed to the organization and success of today, and I especially want to recognize Catherine Bebo, April Plant, Joanne Smith, Marie Johnson, and Melissa Dadiego for their efforts. Dean Ray Handy and his staff made significant contributions to today's ceremony and all of the events associated with this graduation weekend. My thanks for your collective hard work. Finally, I would just take a moment to recognize a special faculty member. This is her final hooding ceremony as she is retiring after 28 years of service to the occupational therapy program. Would Professor Nancy McRae please step forward to be recognized? We thank you for your service. Nancy has made enormous contributions to the University of New England, and her fingerprints are everywhere, and she'll be with us always. So my congratulations to the graduates. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the University Commencement. Finally, I would like to ask that our students and guests remain seated as we conclude the ceremony and the platform party recesses.